Hi everyone. Hello. Hi guys. Hello. Hello everyone. Am I audible? Am I visible? If you're able to see me, if you're able to hear me, just write yo in the chat box, guys. Hi guys. Hello. Hi guys. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Okay, so welcome back everyone. Welcome to Vedantu's JEE channel. Yes. I can see the Josh in the chat box, and I'm aware that all of you guys are homebound. Most of you not able to go out, just like me. So you can see that I'm also taking this session from my own home. Okay, this is yeah, yep. Amazing. I can see all of you here, guys. If I'm audible, if I'm visible, just write yo in the chat box. If I'm audible, if I'm visible, just write yo in the chat box, guys. Very nice. Thank you. There were students who were there in my morning session as well. I'm good. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for asking. Well, guys, I'm back. I'm back with a quick session where I want to tell you important things to keep in mind, which are basically related to your JEE preparation. And I want to help you guys understand how can you score 70 plus marks in JEE main examination in the month of April, obviously. And yes, this is me, your Suri Sir, also known as Mogambo. Yes, guys, why do I call myself Mogambo, or why my students call me Mogambo is because when you will be cracking this examination of JEE, Mogambo Khush hoga. Yes, guys. So I can see a very high Josh in all of you. Thank you so much for being here, and I will make sure that today's session will help you guys plan your studies for the JEE main examination. First thing first, एक question है, वो answer कर देता हूँ. Some of you people might be wondering about it. Is JEE examination going to get postponed? Speculations are there. क्या JEE examination postpone होने वाला है? So guys, there is still no official news about it, whether the JEE examination will be right on time or will it be postponed. No clarity on that thought yet, but let's not assume that the examination will be postponed. Rather, let's keep our preparation as per the actual dates which were given. Okay, the slot which has been given so far. So let's keep our preparation as per that. Okay, guys. So we are in the middle of the month of March. We still have around 20 days in our hand. So how can you plan and still score 70 plus marks in JEE examination? Let's go forward. Let me tell you how. Before that, guys, right now entire world, not only just our country, is going through a very difficult situation. So do make sure that you are studying at your home, not stepping out, because you guys are in a phase which is very important. You don't want to get ill. You basically want to take care of your health. So reduce the risk by avoiding going to the crowded places. Rather, I would say, also help out your friends, spread the news with them, that how can they take advantage of Vedantu's JEE channel or the platform. Also, every course is right now free, available for everybody. Okay, so guys, spread the information, not the infection. Okay, that's the motto here. Cool, guys. So you can see the link over here. Just use this link and you can help out your friends as well. So guys, let's go back to today's session's agenda, which is about scoring 70 plus marks in JEE examination. Okay, so guys, how am I going to explain and help you plan your studies for the next coming few days? This is the bird's eye view on your entire syllabus. This is your entire physics syllabus for 11th plus 12th, which has on the basis of the units, mechanics is there, electrodynamics is there, heat and thermodynamics, waves, optics, and modern physics. So basically, these are majorly the broad classification of how physics is studied is in 11th and 12th. Now, before we go forward, let me tell you that because there is limited time available and you still want to maximize your score, so it is more of a smart approach. Obviously, people who have studied well for last 2 years, they must be more confident. People who are right now panicking or are confused, how should I, go back to my studies, how should I prepare and still be able to score good in my JEE examination? This is basically what I'm going to address here. So we'll pick up the topics which you should be focusing upon at this point of time and still be able to crack good marks in your JEE examination. So just read out this note over here, guys. I will be helping out at micro level what should you be focusing upon. Okay. So I have said this n number of times in all of my videos that mechanics and electrodynamics are the two most important units in physics. So if you have to leave everything and you have to just study two units, mechanics and electrodynamics, because if we speak in general for the trend for last 10 years or more than that, mechanics and electrodynamics contain 50% plus weightage in the JEE examination. So guys, if you want to maximize your score, do not leave any stone unturned with mechanics and electrodynamics. In fact, to be honest and statistically speaking, the JEE which happened in the month of January, around 63% of the paper, 63 to 65% of the paper was basically from mechanics and electrodynamics. Okay, guys. So this point I want you people to keep in your mind very strongly. Just hold this thought. Mechanics and electrodynamics are the two most important units for us. Okay. So now let's focus on the important chapters from each division or each unit. So now what I'm going to tell you guys is basically the name of each and every topic here from each and every unit. So first thing first, we are speaking with respect to mechanics. What are the topics that you should be keeping in mind and should be solving majority of the questions from? Don't go after theory, rather get into the problem solving and previous year questions. Try to solve questions from kinematics, which involves motion in 1D, motion in 2D, projectile motion, circular motion. Okay, laws of motion, one of the most fundamental chapter. Not that many questions come from laws of motion, but laws of motion is one of the most fundamental chapter of physics. So you should not leave it. Should be able to and if you are already good at laws of motion, you can skip it. Okay. Similarly, work, energy, and power is exactly, I would say it holds the same importance as laws of motion with respect to the amount of importance it holds for the fundamentals. So if you are already good at laws of motion and work per energy, you can skip. But if you are still trying to focus on the topics which are more scoring, these are topics which are not just scoring, they help you score in other chapters also. Okay, guys. Apart from that, center of mass and collision, try to solve questions from elastic and inelastic collision. Partially elastic collision you can still skip. Okay, guys. And remember all the important formulas of center of mass. And obviously the crux of entire mechanics lies in this chapter. I would rather rate this chapter as the most important one. Why? Because every time expect 3 to 4 questions. Now you can say around 3 questions from rotational motion. Why? Because whatever you study before rotation motion, that is kinematics, laws of motion, work per energy, center of mass, collision, whatever is there before that, every concept that you study before that is usable here. Okay, so it's not hardest, it's more of multiple concept involving chapter. So if JEE wants to test your concept on mechanics, they can test it by a single question from rotation motion. I hope you guys already are, that you are aware about the importance of this chapter. Okay, guys, so that's basically mechanics. Don't worry, you know that already. JEE sprint is running. Today we did mechanics JEE sprint. You can watch that video also. We solved a lot of questions. Like that, we'll complete the entire syllabus also. Okay. Now, coming to electrodynamics, the next most important unit over here in physics for us. The most important chapters that you should be not leaving unturned are your electrostatics and capacitance, MEEC, that is magnetic effects of electric current, current, electricity, EMI, and AC. Now, because here a lot of theory is there, a lot of formulas are there. If you have studied electrostatics, you can skip gravitation. If you have studied gravitation, you can skip electrostatics to an extent. But I will recommend study electrostatics because it involves much more concepts than gravitation. And if you are good at electrostatics, more or less you are covering your entire understanding of gravitation as well. Okay, guys. Similarly, MEEC, you can expect very simple, straightforward, formula-based questions. And current electricity holds the same level of importance, according to me, what is held by rotation motion. So the level of importance for current electricity is same as that of rotation because a lot of questions are asked from current electricity in general. These are the two most favorite chapters of JEE, rotation and current electricity. Okay, EMI AC, again something which you can expect a lot of questions to come from. So these are the units, two units which you should not skip: mechanics and electrodynamics. Okay, guys. Okay. Moving on. Now comes the unit which is usually, obviously less important than mechanics and electrodynamics. And if I have to handpick the topics that you should be doing in the limited time that is available with you, I will rather rate heat transfer and calorimetry, and more importantly thermodynamics. And here obviously first law of thermodynamics is something which is very important. Delta Q is equal to delta U plus W. Okay, this is the most important law of this chapter, and along with that, yes, PV equal to nRT, kinetic theory of gases. ये दो फॉर्मूले अगर आपको आते हैं और अच्छे से इनका एप्लीकेशन आता है, if you guys are aware about the formulas as well as the application, then very easily you can solve a lot of questions here, and it helps you in chemistry as well. Okay, yeah, awesome. Moving on to waves, though waves are actually part of mechanics, but because it's a huge unit in itself, so that's why separating it out of the units section. Okay, so the topics that I have handpicked here are SHM, string waves, and sound waves. Obviously, in these, what you can study is interference. What you can study is standing waves or stationary waves. Okay, and beats and Doppler's effect. So these are the most important topics that you should be picking from from string waves and sound waves. Now, there is an important note which I have mentioned here. So the paper which appeared in the month of January had very few questions from waves. So that is why probability is high that now when the exam will happen in the month of April, JEE may ask a lot of questions from here instead of the other topics. So that's why specifically stressing out on this particular unit of waves. Okay, so it is expected to be important for the upcoming paper. Okay, guys, I hope that's understandable. Cool. Moving on to optics. Now, before I tell you the topics here, also please read the note. It is almost the same disclaimer which I give you all, that the paper in the month of January had very less number of questions from optics. So it is expected again that optics, usually a unit which is not asked much, they may give you surprise in the month of April and throw more questions from this particular unit. And in optics, yes, ray optics holds the most importance, uh, importance level wise. Yes, it is the most important topic. And after that, optical instruments and your wave optics. In wave optics, only two things are more important for you to study, that is interference, okay, and diffraction. These are the two topics. If you cover well, you are done with your wave optics part here. And in ray optics, yes, there are three things that you should be studying, stressing out on reflection, refraction, and what, polarization, and prism also. Okay, these are the things that you should be, yeah. Okay, guys, cool. So this is optics. Okay, now the last unit is the modern physics one, though modern physics is again a very lengthy unit, by the way. But topics, if I have to handpick, those are dual nature of matter and radiation, atom or atomic structure, and nuclear physics. Okay, these are the topics that you should be focusing upon. Less amount of time is there. You can skip semiconductors and devices. If you are good at logic gates, that's very nice. Remember this point, that it is one of the easiest of the topics of physics and is very scoring, so do not leave this section. Okay, so if I have to handpick the topics, these are the topics that I have given all of you guys. And if you are going only with mechanics and electrodynamics, do try to touch modern physics as well, because modern physics has the most simple questions, because all the questions are based upon direct formulae. All you need to know is remember the formulae here. Okay, majority of the chapters in modern physics overlap with chemistry also, so I'm sure that you guys are already very good at or are aware about the formulae. So do not take this unit lightly. Give this more importance. If I have to follow the order in which I should be going, Okay, let me take you back to the very first slide that we had. I'll tell you the order of priority in which I will plan it. Okay, so the order in which I will plan this thing is the importance level wise. This is my most important unit, that is mechanics. This is my unit number one, most important one. Second priority is electrodynamics. Third priority is modern physics. Fourth priority is waves. Fifth priority is heat and thermodynamics. And sixth priority is optics. This is the priority in which I would go if I were you, if I have to touch all the units. If I have to touch only half of the units, then obviously first three is, what we'll be touching. So yes, obviously the discretion is yours, how you want to take it from here. How many chapters can you complete in physics? You have other two subjects also. Now guys, if I have to give you guru mantras, there are four guru mantras that I want to share with you all. The first one is that when you are attempting physics paper, try to attempt around 22 questions. If you still are able to attempt 22 questions out of 25, for you to score 70 marks, the chances will increase. But having said that, let me tell you, do not just attempt the paper just for the sake of attempting 22 or 25 questions. Okay, okay. Just a minute, guys. I think there is some problem with the video. Okay. Hi, guys. Am I audible now? Yes, I think I'm audible. And let me just take the slide back to the presentation mode. Okay, guys. So, okay, that's nice. So, guys, as I was telling you all, that when you are appearing for this examination in the month of April, out of 25 questions from physics, try to attempt around 22. Obviously, depending upon your own ability to solve as many right questions as possible. That means what? Do not try to attempt just for the sake of numbers. Try to attempt with respect to accuracy. And if I speak with respect to accuracy, try to be more accurate than being more fast. I always say this, that your accuracy is more important than your speed. Try to maintain your accuracy level as high as possible. If you can keep it above 85%, which means what? Lesser number of negative marking will obviously boost your score. Okay, so don't lose your time by solving questions and gaining negative marks. Instead of that, try to solve questions correctly. Try to maintain your accuracy level. Okay, third guru mantra is that MCQ questions are relatively easy in comparison to the numerical type of questions. You are aware that about out of 25 questions, 20 questions are MCQs and 5 questions are your numerical questions. Usually your MCQs are the type of questions which you have been practicing for a long time, so you find it easy. Numerical questions and data type questions are relatively unfamiliar territory questions. They are not very difficult, but they are just unfamiliar. So either practice them well, then you will be able to solve everything. Okay. Last but not the least, keep your proper balance of time and number of attempts. Yes. What becomes the key at the end of the day is that don't get overwhelmed with the question. There might be a topic which you like, and there may be a question from that topic which you are not able to solve. Like I personally find laws of motion very, very, very interesting and easy, and something which I take on my ego if I'm not able to solve a question from laws of motion. So in the examination, don't take it on your ego. Don't fight with the question. Don't go after the thought that I have to solve this question. I cannot skip this question. How am I not able to solve a question from this chapter? Do not do wrestling with a question. If you are not able to solve a question in one or two attempts, skip it. Go to the next one. Do not do wrestling with a question. Every question has the same weightage. Okay, guys. So maintain a proper balance of your time and the attempt that is being made there. Don't get emotional and overwhelmed. Don't bring your ego in between. Okay, respect the paper. So, guys, how can you maximize your output with the help of Vedantu platform? All you have to do is, guys, if you want to prepare for all the topics which you want to now, you still have the possibility with JEE Main Crash Course of Vedantu. Let me tell you the important features over here. So what you are going to get is 45 classes over there at Vedantu's platform. So these are happening every Monday to Saturday with 3 sessions each day. You get 20 comprehensive tests, which is basically the test series of Vedantu. Okay, guys. Obviously, you will come across many doubts, and the doubt solving will be done by all of us, all the master teachers here, including me. And if you miss out on any of the topics, any of the chapters, any of the live sessions, you can watch the replays and recordings as well. And yes, you get important tips, rank booster quizzes, and the previous paper analysis along with us. And this has started today, guys. So if you want to, you can enroll. The best part is that the course, which is actually worth rupees close to 20,000, can be yours for just 2,919 rupees. All you have to do is follow this link and use this code. Let me tell you how can you do that. This link is available in the description also. Okay, do use this link, and in this link, when you are going there, click on enroll now and then use the coupon code, that is SMCC, and then just click on enroll, and you'll be able to take the benefit of the crash course with us. Okay, guys. Yes, the description contains the link vdnt.in/JEECCE. Okay, guys. Awesome. So, guys, I hope you guys now know what you're supposed to do for physics for next 20 days. Yeah, all you have to pick your important units, the topics that you want to strengthen or you want to focus upon. Do pick the topics which you think you can manage. Don't go after putting everything in your plate and not being able to finish. It's good to finish less topics but finish them 100%. Do not go after every topic and finishing it only by 60 or 70%. Okay, come karo but correct karo, अच्छे से complete karo. That's basically all I want to tell you. Okay, with that motive, guys, the mission is to crack JEE 2020. We want to crack the examination this year. We want to get into the best of the colleges. Okay, guys, I hope that you guys were able to understand and make your own targets. Okay, guys, if you guys enjoyed the session with me, yes, do like the session, tell your friends about all the sessions that we are conducting for you all on our platform. Okay, and if you have not done yet, do subscribe to the channel, guys. Don't worry, the JEE sprint is already happening. We are meeting every day for physics, chemistry and maths. Cool, guys. I'll be back again. Till then, keep studying, keep enjoying, and stay safe wherever you are. Keep your family safe, keep yourself safe, and keep studying for JEE examination and keep enjoying your studies. Okay, guys. So I'll see you soon. Till then, take care. Bye bye.